Chickadee chick chick chickadoo.
Chuck.
Cheeky Jar Jar do.
Chicka
Chick
jar
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 Jar do.
doo.
Talking with words.
Now we just need that. I'm a snake.
There it is.
You got it. You nailed it. I'm
There's the soundbite this week.
Really good.
Snake jazz.
Snake jazz.
Hmm.
Welcome back to Talking with Words. You're here with Rob.
James.
And Ryan.
And tonight we watched sweet, sweet Anaconda. Yeah, it's on Netflix now. If you don't know this, you're automatically turning this off and going to watch Anaconda on Netflix because you also forgot that this movie existed
Yep.
and all the treats it held inside. God damn it. The first one that pulled up when I did it was Paul Rudd. Jesus, I hate that that's a
Yeah.
real thing. They're remaking this movie, by the way.
Sorted by date. It's now in front.
Yep. This is a 1997 film, and if you have not heard of it, it's described as a National Geographic film crew is taken hostage by an insane hunter who forces them along on his quest to capture the world's largest and deadliest snake. This stars more people than I remembered. John Voight, Jennifer Lopez, Eric Stoltz, yeah, Ice Cube, Jonathan Hyde. There's your boy
Yeah.
from, what did you recognize him from? Jumanji? dad.
Jumanji and the Mummy.
Oh, he
He
was
was the scholar in the
yeah.
Mummy. And like,
Owen Wilson,
Yeah.
for some reason, was in this movie.
he was
And
in
then
every movie in the late 90s.
that's true.
Very true.
And then, of course, Danny Trejo,
Danny Trejo.
when he was still doing his little bit parts before he was machete.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. It kind of had a stacked cast.
I mean, looking back,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
gold
for the time frame. Yeah, it was pretty spot on.
and all of their acting has not improved at all.
Well, did they try to make it like that, or was it all an accident?
Let's,
I don't know.
let's talk about that in a minute. Parents Guide?
Yeah. Rated PG-13 for intense adventure violence and for brief language and sensuality. Sex and nudity mild, violence and gore severe. Not sure I agree with that
I've
one.
seen more.
That's what she said. Profanity moderate, alcohol, drugs, and smoking mild, frightening and intense scenes moderate. I wouldn't expect a severe rating on any of these with a PG-13 film.
Yeah,
Granted, standards were looser back then.
that's true. Also, I don't know about, I mean, I guess there was some grossness, but I mean, he did give him a
At the
tracheotomy.
People get-
and-
Yeah.
The monkey blood marinade.
yeah, I mean, but that's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just a Tuesday.
Don't
So
threaten
that-
me with a good time.
At least warm it up first, Jesus.
Monkeys are warm blooded. It's fine.
The intro to this movie is Jaws tremors. I mean, they don't hide it at all in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's just Danny Trejo in a boat as a poacher, whatever he's doing. He's part of the snake catching crew.
Yeah. His title character, his character's name was Poacher.
Oh, it's just poacher.
Yeah.
And people keep trying to climb away from the snake, which doesn't
They-
seem to work.
It didn't work in Tremors either.
Yeah.
He'll just wait. But it had like the boards breaking. It had the slow motion nail
Yeah.
rising up out of the the floorboard before he climbed up to the very symbolic cross.
Well, anacondas are sensitive to vibrations. That's able to track through floors.
They don't want none.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
We cut from there obviously to the rest of the whole movie, which is very plot heavy. The boat's name was
Michaela.
Michaela, which is I think translated into something like "Who is like God" or something along those lines. I always look up the boat
Okay.
names.
Ah.
But they were also searching for the Shirashama.
The Shirishama,
Am I saying that right? Yeah.
which is a fictitious tribe created for this film.
I didn't look that up, but I was thinking about it.
I did. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not real,
That
but
sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
yeah.
That John Denver was full of shit.
I didn't look up and see because he references another they reference another tribe talking about it. So I wonder if they just like took all the
Danced around it.
took all the folklore from another tribe and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to use everything and we'll just switch some letters around and
Yeah.
make a new name."
I could see that.
But yeah, they're a fake tribe.
But that's the whole point is this group is hired. They're National Geographic. I guess
Film
they're making
crew.
films.
Film
yeah,
crew.
A documentary?
because they have what's his name?
The
Dr. Kale.
Kale.
guy with the British accent is the face.
It's
The
Westbrook.
interview.
Yes, Westbrook. Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the face of the operation.
The talent.
Yeah, before they hired Morgan Freeman to narrate everything on Nat
Yeah.
Geo and Discovery Channel,
as you should.
which sounds amazing, by the
You
way.
should. That's where you go.
Oh, yeah.
Ice Cube was the
The cameraman.
cameraman. Owen Wilson, I guess, was the sound guy.
Yeah,
What was his?
sound engineer, audio guy? Then
Oh.
the other chick,
I burped my.
I'm not sure what her job
Laura,
was.
she was a production manager.
Was she holding the sound gear? Or was that Owen
That
Wilson?
was Owen Wilson.
Yeah,
Wilson.
Gary. Owen Wilson. Gary
Gary.
had the sound equipment.
Gary,
Gary.
get over
Yeah,
here,
she
Gary.
she was like the production manager or something like that. She said her title when Westbrook showed up and was like, "Here, take my bag." She goes, "I'm not the valet. I'm the production manager." He goes, "Well, then I'm sure you can manage getting my bags to my room."
I like that they started his character like that and then never followed up with it.
Yeah,
Like a lot of these character, whatever they were going to do with the movie, they're like, yeah, let's just,
Kind of abortive character development.
Yeah.
It's like
they lost it out of this all to the CGI budget.
I guess.
like 2 to 3 lines of dialogue to establish who they are and why they're here.
but then
if that.
we're not going to use that anymore. Like as soon as the Voight shows up, we're like, yeah, but never mind that shit.
None of it's essential to the plot. None of them will do their actual jobs.
What happened is they all had like the lines ready and they had these characters established, and then Voight showed up and he didn't read any of his lines. He did these weird accents, and they're like,
No,
I
that's
guess
not
we're
what
just
doing now.
I guess we're just talking at this point.
I loved Voight's facial expression the whole time. It was just like this upside down smile. I was like,
And he's got his like underbite.
You didn't appreciate his Paraguayan accent.
whatever that was.
Whatever the hell that was.
I mean,
It
I don't know what a
changed.
Paraguayan accent is, but I'm guessing that
I'm not sure what it sounds like, but I don't think that's
I
it.
can't prove it's not a Paraguayan accent. I guess is what I should say.
It sounded like he was trying to do a Marlo Brando impersonation
Yeah.
from Godfather, and he was drunk. That's what it sounded like.
Okay, I can kind of see the Marlon Brando thing.
You
Yeah.
want to catch a snake? Yeah, you want to catch a snake? Oh, come here, baby bird. Come here, baby bird. Like, it was just fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Whoever was like, yeah, just go with that. They're like, we didn't hire you for this. Like, you're what? You're a white guy, and look at you, Jesus Christ! What are you doing? Like, whatever.
Catching snakes.
Whatever
Duh.
producer was like, fuck it, it's John Voight. He's not going to stop drinking. Just let him do what he's going to do.
Snake catcher.
It's going to be easier this way. Just
The manliest, most ponytailist snake catcher in the jungle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was coming off of like Mission Impossible and
huge movies, yeah.
Varsity Blues and some of those
Yeah, I
shortly
remember.
after.
I was there. Catch a snake.
Snake.
Oh, the slippery snake.
Snakes don't eat people. Oh yeah.
But like, I also enjoy that they didn't hold back at all. That him and the
Mateo,
Mateo,
the boat captain.
captain, were in on it. Like as soon as they pull up and Voight's boats on the side, it just close ups on Mateo going, oh,
And he just starts ordering Mateo around.
yeah. He gets on. He's like, Mateo. Like, how the fuck do you know his name? They didn't. They just glossed over
So-
all of
It was a lucky guess.
it. Everyone around here is Mateo. Yeah, it's fine. But he's going to the next town. They're going to drop him off or whatever. And
The next village, yeah.
as soon as they don't go the way he wants them to go, shit starts going wrong. And this is how we're gonna make this movie last an hour and a half. We're gonna go down the wrong side of the river, then he's going to put a wasp.
Yeah.
What kind of wasp did they
I don't know, but it was a
expand on
killer
him?
wasp.
It
Deadly.
it looked nasty.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
they didn't expand.
Yeah, I mean they shouldn't. They did plenty of expansion on other things that we did not need. Uh, yeah, they went diving, and it was I
So
guess in the
the
guy's mask
yeah, so in his
when
regulator.
they got caught. The
Yeah. So
propeller got caught all of a sudden.
yeah, rope got sucked in the propeller,
Something
stalled the
Mateo.
motor.
I guess
Yeah.
Mateo engineered that probably. Drove
Yeah.
I
into
mean,
it.
you just
Yeah, they did that for
Yeah.
sure.
let kick the rope off the back of the boat and let it go because it was a barge is what it was. It wasn't
Yeah.
What boat captain would deliberately wrap a rope into their motor because you could kill the whole motor right there.
one who's trying to catch a 40-foot anaconda, James. You know how many boat motors you can buy, especially that piece of crap boat?
I'll just call it another plot hole.
Yeah.
Mateo.
But
Mateo.
yeah, he basically put a wasp in his regulator and
Yeah, so it just went
Ended
straight
up-
to his throat.
yeah,
Then you got your tracheotomy.
yeah.
Our first
Yeah.
little
Douse it with some whiskey from the flask.
Yeah.
Break
So-
open a pen and take
So
a
the
pocket.
wasp sting him in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you miss that part?
Sounds unpleasant.
Well,
I mean, they did.
it was implied, but I just wanted to say it out loud because until it came out of his mouth, and then obviously he was choking. And then my attention was distracted by the
Little
tracheotomy.
anaphylaxis
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that before or after the boar? That was after the boar, wasn't it?
after. The boar was night number 1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I wrote down Voight's sex criminal, and I remember why now. Not for real life stuff, but yeah.
He likes a little bit of voyeurism.
Owen Wilson and the girl go off and they're making out, and you get the snake cam, like the Jaws cam, and James called it. It's like that sounds like a boar or a pig or something,
Mhm.
and they turn and Voight's just standing there with his gun. It's like that motherfucker's just gonna watch him bang in the woods.
yeah.
You got to be on your toes around here, man, because
There's
Working
no
for
other
free.
reason for him to be
Except for the
standing
show.
there. Yeah, I mean, there was no reason for him to be standing there in time to kill the boar other than he was watching
I
them.
think the boar was trying to protect them. It was going for him.
The boar was trying to tell them what was going on. In retrospect, the boar was the hero.
And of course, the girl is freaked out by the whole thing. Gary, Owen Wilson's character, thinks it's amazing.
Gary.
Yeah, totally ignore the fact that he's a peeping Tom. Oh man, this thing almost killed us. You should have seen that shot. This guy's amazing.
I love that they were like, okay, we need to write a way for Gary and him to bond. That was it.
Yeah.
He saved us by watching us fuck.
A lot
Only
of
got to
bonding.
second base.
Yeah, wasn't worth it.
Too much eye contact. That was the problem.
Gary.
Pretty sure
My dick, Gary.
John Voight, Cerrone was his character. Pretty sure he had
Yeah.
too much unnecessary eye contact with literally everybody
Every
else.
single person in this, even with the crowd,
Yeah.
even with me watching this movie, it was too much.
I think all the other actors,
Even the snake was uncomfortable.
all the other actors did a great job of not overreacting to his
To
reactions.
him, yeah.
It's like I could not have done that. I'd be like,
I love
I
that
was
we have
just
this on
lost
video
it.
now.
Yeah. Just want to see Blake giving you the eye and you going, uh-huh. Well, see you later, I guess. You fucking weirdo. What's happening, Snake? But then like we have this hard turn where they go down Cerrone's
Yeah.
way.
So we can go back upriver and it'll cost us 2
It'll
days.
get us to the hospital
or
faster.
we can go this way. And it's just, wait a minute. Isn't that the way you wanted to go yesterday? Yeah, but for a different reason. It's fine.
now. That was a
spoilers,
good
no
line.
one ever makes it to a hospital.
Never.
There was never
Not one time in this movie is there a hospital.
just a guy
Okay.
bleeding out of his throat the rest of the trip.
He got better.
It's just Stoltz getting fucked the whole movie.
And
Right in the
ironically, the river barge is stocked with just enough bandages, sterile bandages, to get them all the way back. river water notwithstanding.
Well, yeah. OSHA
Snakes.
says you've got to have a first aid kit.
Yeah, that was definitely an OSHA mandated barge they were on. But they get to a wall barricade in the river,
Yeah. It's like a
and
dam almost.
he's like, "Oh, we'll just blow it up." It's like,
You got to be
yeah,
prepared.
that's
He rolls out 20 sticks of dynamite.
what we should
'Cause
do.
everybody keeps dynamite in their bag.
Yeah,
Well, how else are you going to go fishing?
you got to eat. But we have this moment where it blows up, and then it literally rains snakes.
They're little babies.
Go back to your mama.
All right,
Just-
back to mama.
His lines, and this is where he like gets more unhinged. He never was hinged, way more unhinged. But this felt like going onto Kong Island. Like it's raining snakes. Everything from here on out is going to be,
We've dialed it up to 11.
and everything rattles for some reason. There are no rattlers.
Yeah,
You pointed
it,
that out.
it was all anacondas.
Yeah.
Although some of the Anaconda voice acting, if we're going to call it that, that one scene that sounded like a cat.
Yeah.
The big anacondas, their voices. I'm going to call it voices. What the fuck?
It wasn't required that they make any noise.
No, they didn't have to. I mean, you have like a Godzilla, like a T-Rex. You need to have that. But a snake just going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a simple hiss, it wouldn't be overdoing
That's
it,
all I need to do.
but sparingly. He probably doesn't need to make a lot of sound. It's worse when he doesn't make a sound. I don't know if we ever established that.
Well, they had to take some dialogue away from John Voight. Like, God damn it, stop talking. You ever seen one touch you in mama's titty? Whatever the hell he was doing. But this is also when the explosion knocks the gas off the barge.
Yeah.
So now we have a B plot.
Yeah, it crushes the dinghy and they're down to one
Barrel.
barrel. There we go. Yeah, one barrel of fuel.
So of course, the next thing that happens is we come across
Let's check the poacher's boat.
Trejo's boat, and let's go see if there's fuel. And that's where we lose Mateo.
Yes.
It's our first Anaconda
Well, aside from
victim.
Danny Trejo. First of the
Our
group.
first kill on screen.
Yeah.
Let's
And
say.
he also throws away, there's a news article of Voight, Mateo, and Danny Trejo
Yeah. With a snake.
with, what appears to be 16, 18-foot snake, whatever. Somebody found
6
it.
inches.
The
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube brought it back.
Yeah. What was Danny? That was his name.
Daddy.
Yeah, he brought it
Danny.
back, which it was still in great condition considering it was in his pocket while he waited
In the water. Everything.
several times. And he waited till half the rest of the crew was dead before he's like, "Oh, is this you?
I ain't
This
a
wasn't you playing
snitch.
the whole time."
But listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ability for things in this movie to last longer than they should was pretty phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Everything lasted way longer than it should.
Like the movie. Could have made it a short.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still enjoyed it. I'll
Pro-
still watch it again.
I mean, I'm back.
Yeah.
It's been 20 years, but I'm back. I forgot that the kills were fast.
Yeah.
I forgot that it snapped at him and would roll him up like that. Like half of this movie I just completely forgot, probably
Yeah.
for very
And
logical
that's-
reasons.
I mean, the way they did it is relatively accurate. The rate that the snake eats is not accurate.
Not so much.
I was going to say the same thing.
The CGI is because that's how they subdue their prey is they just grab it, wrap it up,
Yeah.
and constrict it.
Yeah, which made it unbelievable when the snake on top of that was snapping necks just because.
Yeah, wrapping them up and just snapping their necks.
Wrap them up and then snap the necks because
It's an unintentional byproduct.
yeah, it wouldn't have done that. And then you're right. I mean, we get the one gratuitous shot with Owen Wilson in its being digested
Yeah.
inside there, and this snake skin's so tight you can make out features of the skull, the eyes, the mouth, the
Yeah.
nose, and we're supposed to believe the snake's going to be hungry again to keep hunting.
They don't move quick after they eat, especially I mean, if something like that eats a small monkey, they won't, but and again, this is coming from my excessive Nat Geo and
I was
Discovery
gonna say
Channel viewing.
this movie was made for you.
Oh yeah. Um
It'd be like at least a week or two before it would eat
Yeah.
again.
but like there's been instances where some of the big snakes will eat um like in Africa and Australia. Some of the big snakes will eat a large meal and they get caught in between watering holes or lakes or whatever when the dry season
And
hits.
drown.
Well, they don't drown. They just like they die of dehydration because they're too full to move.
Oh, to
And
get
they
out of
get
it.
yeah, they basically get stuck out. Um, they're just praying for a monsoon before they.
Speaking of Africa, did you know why there's no African vampires?
No,
They bless the rains in Africa.
but
Not racist.
yeah,
So after Mateo goes, and he gets snapped up pretty quick.
yeah. Well, the pressure on one of those, it's again
It will break your bones and what burst your blood
burst your
vessels.
blood
Is
vessels.
that what he said?
That's what John Voight said.
Yeah.
But like they put a pressure pad on a duck or a monkey or something like
You
that.
know a lot about anacondas.
Yeah,
What's your OnlyFans look like?
you don't want to know. But it's the equivalent of like a full school bus sitting on your chest from a ways. It was like 16 tons of pressure or something like that.
Yikes.
Something absolutely ridiculous.
Seems like more than I'd want.
Yeah. And that was a 16, 18-foot anaconda.
That's a big one.
Hug tighter.
This was a 40 foot.
That's what they were alleging. That's like
It's-
what the opening credits said.
Yeah.
was the line.
Can grow as much as 40 feet. I think the longest one they found is like 26, 28 though. With that new species of anaconda they just discovered in like
You were
the
just talking
last
about that.
6 to 12 months. Yeah.
Was it hugs tighter than the love of your life?
Yeah.
That one-
Better than your truest love.
Truest love. Yeah, that was the line.
Yeah, that was his line.
There's a series of attacks here because we have, and this is another thing I forgot, that there were two snakes in the movie
Yeah.
because we have
Well, that's how you get babies.
well,
There's a mommy snake and a daddy snake, and when they love each other a lot,
no one's told me this. I never had the talk.
that's what they call a breeding pile.
It was the birds and the bees, not the snakes and the
Back in the pile.
rakes. I don't know. But you have this fishing sequence that gets Owen Wilson. That's where
The snake fishing.
Mm-hmm.
gets eaten. But then that whole thing happens and they capture Voight and tie him up, and they teach Ice Cube to drive the boat, and he immediately wrecks it into the land. I like that they're like, no, this isn't going to be the English guy's fault. We're going to make it the black guy's fault.
Hey, the English guy did save the day and take down Voight with a 9-iron.
He did do that, but
Always have a backup.
the only way to get out of the crashing is to get in the water and tie off and use the winch.
Yeah, winch themselves free. Which
The anaconda's always in the water next to him the entire stretch.
Yeah, you've seen Jaws.
aside from everything John Voight said, one of my favorite quotes in this came from Westbrook, Jonathan Hyde's character. Last time I was in water like this, I was up all night picking leeches off my scrotum.
Oh yeah, he was over the top English in this.
Yeah, he's a sassy Englishman
Yeah,
with his Louis Vuitton luggage.
Louis Vuitton.
Well, they really doubled down on the uncomfortable fish because there was the leeches on the scrotum reference, and then the one fish that would swim up your urethra.
Oh, yeah.
Urethra.
Your
Your urethra.
your wee wee hole.
That one.
Don't pee in the water.
Yeah, that scared me as a kid. Listen to that. It's like, is that real? I'm like, yeah, it's real. It's like, fuck this.
Never getting in the water again.
Hard pass.
I'm gonna hold my dick out of the toilet from now on.
The more you learn about the water, the less you want to get in it. That's a fact.
Wee boy. Uh, the waterfall kill is the only one I really remember from this movie, other than
Yeah.
Voight getting.
Yeah, spit back out, winking.
Yeah, but I remember liking the snake because it was the practical,
Mm-hmm.
went through the water, and then he jumped, and you have that just weird CGI snake jump
Yeah.
after him and get him and wrap him. I was like, yeah, I remember loving that as a kid. Like, oh yeah, got him, got that fucker.
So yeah, some of the CGI was pretty terrible,
Yeah,
and then
For the
some of
time
it
frame,
was
that
kind
was
of
as good as it
enjoyable.
got, probably.
I mean, it was only what, a year before The Matrix was
Two.
filmed.
Matrix was 99.
Well,
Filmed in
Matrix,
'98.
Matrix had some pioneering effects, though, that they didn't have.
They didn't have those.
Or definitely didn't use.
They didn't have those in the boroughs of
didn't have-
Louisiana.
They didn't have the budget on this one.
They put their budget into John Voight's accents.
Oh, yeah, all those actors.
But this is also where you have the other split in the movie where Voight gets out,
Mhm.
and then they kill the snake.
Yeah,
She shoots it,
He
and
kills Ladybird.
he kills Ladybird. He gets pushed into the water.
He gets
Lopez shoots the snake in the head like 3 times.
Mhm.
yeah.
And,
So when
Stoltz,
they're fighting with him,
yeah,
he comes back and Stoltz's character stabs him in the back with one of the trank darts he had.
that's the other part I remember is when he grabbed Stoltz by the neck and put his thumb in his hole. I remember watching that as a kid, being like, "Oh my god, he's
Yeah.
thumb in his hole." That held up well for me. I enjoyed it. That worked out.
Then he passed out, and
Yeah,
I think you were the one that called it out. It was, oh, we got to give Ice Cube one more line. Oh, damn, the dart fell out.
it was just a throwaway line. Like the picture showed the dart in the water, and you had that ADR line. I wrote it down. Damn, the dart came out his back. It's like,
'Cause we
yeah,
didn't
in
see the
case
dart
you missed
floating
it,
away.
we really want to make sure the audience understands that the dart came out of Voight's back. So
He'll be waking up soon.
who needs another line? That's what that felt like.
It's almost as good as some of Desolation Williams' lines.
Desolation Williams. This
You all
also,
know.
oh yes, the fucking waterfall.
Yeah.
How did I not see that as a kid?
Oh, when they were
Oh,
leaving.
the reverse waterfall?
Yeah, it's the same shot as when they pull up. They just played it in reverse. The water's going up.
You know, I've seen this. This is probably like the 8th or 10th time I've seen this. Granted, most of them were from age 10 to age 14.
In the late 90s.
Yeah. That was one of the scenes where we had to stop and rewind. I was like, hey, that water's going the wrong way.
I was like, I'm glad you saw that because I
Yeah.
thought I was losing my shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they felt it was super necessary to show a scene where they reverse out of there, but
Yeah.
they didn't shoot it.
They
So
didn't- yeah.
let's
They
just do
forgot
this.
about that one.
I mean, it would. I would rather have gone without the scene of them boat
100%.
leaving, just another scene with the boat going another direction, any direction, just not there.
You know, someone's in that studio like, no one will see that. Like, what?
Yeah.
Well, stuff like that makes you think they weren't too serious about this movie to begin with.
Clearly.
Was it a cash grab, or was it an artistic choice, or was it both?
Well, was this the same time that they were doing like all the big creature stuff, like Lake Placid?
Yeah. So this was around the time of Lake Placid.
They did the
Matthew
Piranha.
Broderick.
I feel like there was a lot of
Piranha was a
Yeah.
few years after.
They did a Piranha remake around this time, I think.
It was like early 2000s.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're 4 or 5 years from that.
I know I purposely
the-
avoided this movie.
Matthew Broderick, Godzilla,
Yeah. That was 96, 97.
Placid, and then after those, they came out with some quality B
Yeah.
horror.
Well, then you had like Eight-Legged Freaks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
This was also the Dante's Peak volcano time period,
yeah.
97. Some of your favorite movies.
So
Okay.
right after the best film year ever,
Yeah.
96 was like The Rock.
Was that The Rock? Yeah.
Yeah, The Rock, Face Off, Con Air, Independence Day.
I
We went through the whole list about 8 or 10 episodes
Boner
ago.
Town is what it is.
I know
Yeah.
we were at a movie theater probably at least 2 or 3 times a month during that era.
So how's that different from now?
Uh, we were watching different movies every time. It's a lot more likely now we're just stuck watching the same movie till the next good one comes out.
You just stand in the doorway and go, "Yeah, the snakes, yeah.
I will now.
The snakes, yeah, get your faces. Yes, get the girl, monkey blood. Fucking reverse waterfall. But
Yeah.
uh,
That was my last note. I stopped taking notes after that.
that one,
So did they.
that one stopped everything. No shit. we had that, and we go to immediately another boat, and this wasn't just a boat. This was like a
No, it was
port of some
it
kind,
looked like a
loading dock kind of thing, because they had the.
lumber mill or
That would make
some-
sense.
Yeah.
So we got to get more fuel, and they get out and they're messing with the fuel tanks, and there's a shot. It's like the snake cam again, but you just hear this voice go, "Welcome," and it's supposed to be John's voice. Clearly not his voice.
That's whatever intern they had at the office that day.
They just had. I bet it was like the last day of editing the sound, and they're like,
Yeah.
"All right," he's going through everything. He's like, "Fuck, you were supposed to say welcome."
Hey,
all right,
Steve, get over here.
I got this. Welcome. Oh man, that sounded exactly like John Voight. Fuck yeah. All right, I'm just gonna put that in here.
Nobody will know.
They're like at the premiere, and that part goes, "Welcome." And everyone looks around like it's like the cock in the Fight Club.
Oh yeah.
Did I see that? Was that? Because I rewound it. I was like, that was not John Voight's voice. It's
Yeah.
like, I have to rewind and hear that again. That was weird.
If it was that something was wrong with him that day.
He was holding his nuts like an anaconda. That was a high pitched welcome, and he didn't have any of the Marlon Brando in it. Maybe he was
Or
onto a
the
different
Paraguayan
project.
accent.
Yes.
Or whatever line he did say was so bad that they didn't use it.
Yeah, the line was like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck your mom." They're like, "Not that kind of movie, John."
What's
but-
PG-13? They can say it once.
You get one, and actually, Ice Cube already called it. So,
Yeah.
he knocks him out. Welcome, and they immediately covers them in monkey blood.
He ties them up in a
As
big
one
old
does.
rope trap.
Got a
Gives
big
them
old,
a monkey blood marinade.
good old bucket of monkey blood. Lucky, and
How many monkeys did that take?
it had to have taken so many because the monkeys were not big.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 10. I'm trying to think like I'm just.
That's a conservative
10-ish?
conservative number. I mean, it probably needed more.
He looks like a man who knows how to drain his monkey.
I was gonna say you can get
Well, he knows his monkey bait.
That's all, folks.
He knows how to drain the monkey.
a fifth of monkey blood per monkey.
See now,
All you need is one bucket.
if you hold it with both arms, you can drain it faster. I could do this the rest of the night, so we're gonna have to move on. Anyway, monkey blood on these people. And then they had that weird shot of them sitting there on the floor.
Yeah.
Was that weird to anybody else, or
In
was
the
it just
snake
me?
trap.
Yeah, it was a weird shot.
I mean, he set up the snake trap. I mean, it was all weird shots, but
That was a beaver trap if I've ever seen one. That was
Yeah.
And then again, you just have your Tremor moment where it busts through the it
Well,
busts
what-
through so much stuff.
When did we get the throat cam?
oh, that was shortly after this.
Yeah, that was right after
Okay.
this. Throat cam, you dirty dog.
Hashtag throat cam.
Hashtag trailers for throat cam, throat cam.
Trailers for throat cam.
Trailers for throat.
Whole different.
Trailers for throat cam. Those can go straight to his email. They stand up.
Yeah.
They're trying to run away. It wraps him up. Voight uses some old pirate rope net
Yeah.
to trap it, You have the big freak out, like it
Some
reminded
kind
me
of
of Jurassic
fishing
Park.
net.
Yeah. Ties it to a pole.
Oh yeah, he ties. Yeah, he's got it snared in the rope, kind
We'll
of.
go with that
Yeah,
ish
and he ties it to a some piping on the wall that was
of this
built
ancient
in
building.
1937.
Yeah. And then he stands there like for 2 minutes going,
He's
I'm gonna get you
he's trying to shoot it with the crossbow
with his
that has the
tranquilizer
tranks.
dart.
Yeah, and it breaks the like it ends up going, and the pipe breaks, and the netting just drops, and then the snake's there, and
And it goes,
yeah, makes some unnatural noises.
it,
Well,
it was a lot of cat noise.
and that was one of the things I hated the most was right after the net breaks, and then the Anaconda's going after him now,
Yeah.
which is what we've been waiting for the whole movie, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's trying to get away, and uh, was it Danny raises the fishing net on one side to block his route,
Oh, yeah.
and it's clearly a shot where the Anaconda's not behind John Voight, and he walks up to the net and grabs it, and he's literally holding himself to the net, acting like he's trapped. Acting.
Acting. That's how you get those Oscars.
Dude, just back up. You're not trapped.
The camera pans out and he just walks around. It's one of those.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. But then it gets him. And that's your throat.
Yeah.
Throat cam.
Oh, damn.
Trailers for throat
Yeah,
cam.
J Lo's running away, and he corners
Go!
someplace, and then the snake comes through the.
And it
The
didn't
door or
like
the
him.
window or
Yeah,
whatever, yeah.
it came through another window.
Well, yeah, he's been trying to catch him or kill him for how long now?
I don't know. Fed him a lot of monkeys.
Yeah,
Anyway, it swallows him. Ba-bump.
yeah. And then it immediately goes back to chasing everybody else because that's what snakes do.
Yeah, it's never full.
But
Always hungry.
it swallows him. And then once it traps J-Lo, it pukes him up in front of her.
Yeah.
Like almost immediately.
And his skin's already partially
Yeah,
digested.
he's been
Yeah.
dissolved a little bit. But that's not all.
Got the wink.
Gives her a little wink. Like, what are we doing here?
I'm still convinced that when we were in the throat cam, that it was the opposite eye that was like exploded.
Oh yeah,
And
you
you could
said
only
that.
see out of one. And then when it spit him back out and he winks, he's winking out of the eye that was previously had a shattered eye socket and busted blood vessels and such.
I'm just glad the throat cam wasn't in reverse.
You just didn't slow it down enough when we rewound.
I'll fix it later. Uh, but yeah, the throwing up that I remembered that, but God damn it, that
I thought that was the greatest scene in the film when I was like 11.
I loved it when I was a kid. Now I'm like, what the fuck?
That's not how that works.
That explains why my dad would walk through the room and be like, God damn it, what are you watching? Like, that's so good. He's like, it's not fucking not. He was right. But he was also wrong because it's still amazing. This cues up the I'm gonna blow up the snake bit, which they've been hinting at the whole time with the fuel. The fucking noises this thing's making. And then you have finally Danny is going to do something because he tries multiple times to do stuff and it never works out. This time he gets the pickaxe through the snake's tail. The snake
He got
that can
lucky.
bash through walls and windows and snake netting, but it can't raise its tail to get out of a floor. Danny's strong. Damn, the dock came out his back. But he then dumps all the fuel.
Yeah.
This is another part. I was like, who wrote the end of this? Because that someone jumped in and was like, I'm gonna just change a few things. You guys don't worry about it. Film the rest of and then we'll film this later.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Yeah, they film it all. They're like, where the fuck does this part go?
And then they use the fire hose as a fuse.
The fire hose.
Looked like
Should be fire
like
retardant.
anything that's been laying around in the jungle like that is definitely going to be dry enough to burn.
Yeah, the jungle.
The jungle
Fire retardant thing in the jungle.
next to the river.
next to John Voight's eyeball and ball.
And ball.
Well, he did sprinkle some fuel on it though. Diesel burns quick.
Not according to Alan. It doesn't burn at all. Like it's
Well, they forgot to
Don't
film
question
it,
Alan.
but somehow the diesel was smeared the entire length of the Anaconda and the entire length of the fire hose.
Schmied.
We didn't know when it happened, but clearly it happened.
At
'cause-
some point, it
He
happened.
slithered through it, all 40 feet of him.
So somehow he's staked to the ground and also chasing her up a chimney because
Yes.
without moving that staked section because he's just that big.
Well, he popped that out, and then he used the
I guess he was excited.
It
Like
was
that-
warm.
that grabber claw or whatever.
Yeah,
Used
the
to pick up
coal,
log- yeah.
the log grabber,
Yeah, he
You
did
know-
that, and that was chained into the wall.
little
at least
redwood
temporarily.
padre,
Little teak, little mahogany.
Yeah, and that clamped him to the wall for a little while.
Yeah, about 12 seconds.
Light it.
Just long enough for her to struggle with the hatch at the top.
I like that they
It's
just
been rusted shut.
they had that footage and they're like, how long can we drag this out? Let's just give this more shit to say. Like, push on the hinges on the other side. It's like, why the fuck wouldn't she have done that? Like, she's not a dumb person. Like, we need to ramp up the tension. The tension's not. We're not there. We're only at an hour and like 22 minutes. Come on, like, we can figure something out. And then they blow up a bunch of stuff in slow motion, and you have a snake on fire in the water. I still like the imagery on it.
Yeah, not realistic, but
Eh.
solid shot.
Another problem I have after
Cancels
watching
out
this,
the bad CGI.
it does cancel out some
Yeah,
of
the
that.
snake didn't blister; it just burned.
They char,
Yeah. That was
which
the
it should have after it fell in the water.
That was snake number 2, and it found them immediately.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they're like, okay, we're good.
Well, there was a nest in one of the rooms there. There's a whole bunch of like yearlings and hatchlings in there.
So, like,
That was their base of operations.
yeah.
To cancel out John Boyd.
I'm assuming there are more of these movies that were made later on.
There was Anaconda too. Hunt for the Blood Orchid.
Boogaloo? Oh, I do remember that a little
Yeah,
bit.
it had
John Voight.
no, John Voight wasn't in that one. You'd recognize some of the characters.
I do remember. Yeah, I've seen the cover of it.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
at Blockbuster.
one of the
back in
guys
day.
from Tears of the Sun, and he also played the bad guy in one of Paul Walker's.
We'll put it right here. And then they do get their shot of the Shirashama.
Running Scared, that was the film.
Running Scared is awesome.
Yeah, he played the mobster's son in Running Scared.
Oh yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, we need to do that movie.
That was a great film.
That's really the only movie I liked him in.